We saw the Caitlin Clark effect. We saw the influx in fans.
People were willing to pay up to see this preseason game has now set the new ticket price high for anything that Caitlin Clark, any game she has played in.
Can we all agree that Caitlin Clark's WNBA preseason has been nothing short of unforgettable? Ticket prices are soaring as she continues to smash records. And Indiana Fever fans are spending like it's the NBA Finals and we're still in preseason. With ticket sales flying off the charts, it's like Black Friday hit the sports world, and once again, Caitlin Clark is right at the heart of it all. In this video, we're diving into 5 incredible records she's already broken before the regular season even began. You don't want to miss this historic start.
Average paid price of $440 per ticket. Somebody moves the needle when people are willing to pay ginormous amount of money. Is that a word? A massive amount of money to see Caitlin Clark play ball.
Let's be honest, this was just a preseason game, a glorified warm-up, not a high-stakes showdown with a title on the line. But it felt different. The energy in the arena, pure Game 7 vibes. With Caitlin Clark commanding the court, the Indiana Fever front office is quietly orchestrating a master plan, less like a rebuild, more like a basketball takeover. Clark isn't just another draft pick. She's the centerpiece of a bold new era. This isn't strategy, it's a sports power move.
The WNBA saw a boom like we have never seen. We saw Caitlin Clark come into the league. We saw the Caitlin Clark effect. We saw the influx in fans who flooded to the WNBA, and many of those were there for Caitlin Clark.
Still wondering why this moment keeps making headlines? Let's break down exactly how Caitlin Clark turned preseason basketball into a national spectacle. These are the 5 major records she shattered, proof that even before the regular season. Tips off, Clark is rewriting history. If you're already a CC fan, go ahead and drop a record-breaking comment below.
Caitlin Clark, in that, has become arguably the most influential basketball player in the world, both on the men's and the women's side.
Let's start with the jaw-dropping $440 figure. That's the average amount fans were shelling out for tickets to watch Caitlin Clark and the Fever take on Brazil's national team in a friendly exhibition. But with Clark on the court, this wasn't just another game, it was an event. Held at Carver Hawkeye Arena, her personal coliseum where she made college history. This preseason matchup also marked a first for ESPN, broadcasting a WNBA preseason game for the very first time. When Clark steps onto the court, it's a spectacle, and the world takes notice.
Iowa's Carver Hawkeye Arena is the most in-demand event involving Clark, with a, quote, average paid price of $440 per ticket.
Even more incredible is the fact that Caitlin Clark shattered her own record for the highest ticket average, previously set at $411 during her iconic March 3rd game against Ohio State, where she broke Pete Maravich's all-time college scoring record. Now she's doing it again, but this time during a preseason game. While preseason games typically don't generate this kind of buzz, Clark has a way of making everything go viral. Ticket prices range from $146 for nosebleed seats to a whopping $6,000 for courtside access, and guess what? The arena sold out in just 15 minutes. That's not just a crowd, it's a movement.
Good luck finding affordable tickets for the Indiana Fever preseason game against Brazil at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Seats at the arena for the May 4th matchup between the Indiana Fever and Brazil were first offered to season ticket holders and a few top donors. It didn't take long for them to be gone.
And let's not forget, this isn't Caitlin Clark's WNBA debut. It's her second year. Typically, players experience a drop in attention after their rookie season, but Clark has defied that norm. Her fame has only grown, and what we're witnessing isn't just a peak, it's a seismic shift in the power and excitement of the league. This isn't a passing trend. It's a game-changing force that's reshaping the entire landscape.
Ain't nobody paying $8,100 to watch Angel Reese play ball, especially when there are tickets. There was a ticket available for $29. $29 to see Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky play at the LSU.
Caitlin Clark has firmly established herself in a league of her own, and the most thrilling part? She's only getting better. The preseason hasn't even started yet, and she's already shaking up the league's economy. Her return to Iowa wasn't just a sentimental moment, it was seismic. National outlets like the Associated Press have confirmed that it marked the highest average ticket price ever recorded for a basketball game, regardless of gender or level, men's or women's college.
They were all gone before general sale to the public even started. Clark and the Indiana Fever are returning to the University of Iowa for a WNBA preseason game against the Brazilian national team. That game is on May 4th.
Let's break it down with the numbers. Since Caitlin Clark joined Indiana, the team's ticket prices have skyrocketed so dramatically that even Wall Street would be jealous of the increase. For road games, the average ticket price has surged from $171 to $272, a staggering 59% jump from her rookie season. But the real shocker is at home, where ticket prices have more than doubled, jumping from $92 to $197. This isn't just a minor increase, it's a boom. Clark has transcended being simply the most important player on the court. She might just be the most financially vital athlete in professional basketball today.
You know, a lot of people say that Caitlin Clark moves the needle. That is wrong. She is the needle. She dictates. We all know what she's done on the floor. It's history, right? But off the floor, my goodness.
This transformation isn't a mere coincidence. The Indiana Fever didn't just sign Caitlin Clark and hope for the best. They strategically built a team around her, crafting what could be called the perfect environment for basketball innovation. With Clark at the helm as the mad scientist, this isn't about what the team could achieve anymore. It's about achieving pure dominance. Enter Sophie Cunningham, a savvy veteran and a basketball powerhouse in her own right. Her decision to join the Fever wasn't just a move, it was a bold statement, a public endorsement of Clark's rising superstardom.
Sophie Cunningham is pumped to play with Caitlin Clark, even comparing her new teammate to a WNBA legend.
In addition to showering Caitlin Clark with praise, Sophie Cunningham went as far as comparing her to a younger Diana Taurasi. Yes, the same Taurasi with the championship rings, Olympic medals, and legendary status. Cunningham boldly stated that Clark's basketball IQ and ability to distribute the ball mirrored Diana's best years, but with an extra edge. Clark's flair, spiciness, and raw danger on the court brings something even more electrifying to the game.
I think anytime you play with the GOAT of our team, or the GOAT of our game, you're going to learn a lot. You know, you have to be ready for the ball, head on a swivel at all times. And the way that she throws the ball is a lot how DT threw it. I think this is just the younger version of her, so she has a little bit more energy, a little bit more spunk. I miss DT in her prime, but doesn't mean she wasn't great when I played with her. But honestly, at the end of the day, everybody can shoot, right? If you're cutting and you're open, you're going to get the ball. And so you just have to be ready for that. And I'm excited for that. And I think you'll see 1 through 5 is interchangeable. And so you'll see the 5 bring the ball down. So it's going to be a little different for other teams to play defense against us as well.
However, Dana Bonner, one of the rare defenders who managed to somewhat slow Clark down last season, joined Sophie Cunningham as the first domino to fall in building a formidable Indiana Fever squad.
How she felt the team was gelling and how she felt about the addition of DeWanna Bonner. She basically said that when she talks, people listen. And she kind of wants to win it all for her. Here it is.
GB's been tremendous, and obviously, you know, not only as a leader, she's a tremendous basketball player too, and she's won championships. She knows what it is. So when she speaks, everybody listens. So I think that was a piece of the thing we were missing last year. It's like we didn't really have that inside of our locker room. So just really grateful for that, and you know, just the way she talks and she leads. For me as a second-year point guard, I want to win for her. This is the end of her career. She deserved it.